Hey there, YouTubers and trolls. This is Reality Vision King. My channel videos will be about building a camper van, boondocking, travel, photographs of nature, city camping, nature camping, living cheap, making YouTube videos, showing you how I earn money traveling in a van. So come and watch. Let me start off this way. I've watched many YouTube channels about prepping, about van living, RV living, doing things of what a person would like to do, bushwhacking, bushcrafting, and I've had a pretty sedentary life. So I've gotten pretty big, and reading Bob Wells' blogs on cheap RV living and other things has made me dream, or possibly a vision, of me doing a little more active type lifestyle, getting out, seeing the world, traveling, doing a few things that would be fun and entertainment. But I've also have been a very responsible person in my life. I've held down a job for 21 years and I retired just a few years ago. And most of my time has been spent taking care and raising my kids, and they are gone now and just about ready to finish college. So that leaves me in a place of being a divorced parent, like many Americans are, single and free, and no place to go. My kids have their lives and they want to do what they want to do, and so it's time for me to figure out things that I want to do. You know, I like Eric Jacobs' YouTube channel, Nomadic Fanatic, and he just went through a pretty trying time with his RV, Tilly, and having it break down and continuously break down, and cost him more money than he had to for repairs and worrying about it. He decided to get rid of it and scale down even smaller into a van, and it's a little more dependable and a lot less maintenance involved because you don't have all the house on wheels factors. And I've noticed in my lifetime in having RVs that they're made so cheap by the companies to save weight and stuff like that, that they do not hold up well traveling. Yeah, they're good to sit in the parking lot and eventually start leaking water in the roofs because the roofs aren't made correctly or the way they should be. And within a few years, they look old and faded, and most people just leave them in their driveways just rotting. And then they sell them for an ridiculously low price. And so, back a couple years ago, I built a trailer here at my place, and I wanted it to be more insulated because I wanted to travel where it was cold. I wanted to go to Alaska with it. But after building it to the specification of a house built, it was just too heavy to travel with. It wasn't practical going up hills at 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. So I sold that and started thinking about getting a Class A. So I watch a lot of Chris Travels YouTube, and I really like him and G traveling and getting that nice Monarch and coach and traveling that way. I also like the traveling with the Whims. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not, but I like their channels about how they give updates on RVs and how they're a beautiful coach. But here I am with the problem of, do I buy a used one, which I could afford, but then do I have the headaches of a transmission going out or motor, or just the plumbing or different things, the jack's not coming up. Do I buy a new one, which, there again, a new one for $100,000 is, you can buy a regular house, which would last 40 or 50 years. You buy a $100,000 RV and it lasts, 10 years? That's not a good investment in my opinion. So I started looking at some Class Bs, and they're even higher for some reason because they're small, compact. And, just watching the videos and things, I just couldn't see putting a lot of money into an RV. So, looking at vans, I came across a Ford high roof video, and I watched him kind of start taking it into a camper, and he's not done really a lot with it, but put a bed in it and some camping supplies, and he's off on the roads and traveled to Florida and seemed to be enjoying his little adventure in his high roof van. So I broke down and I went looking for a Ford high roof van and couldn't really find what I was looking for in the city I'm in, and I didn't really want to travel to other cities. So anyway, I ended up with a Dodge ProMaster 3500 high roof van. I wanted the extended version, but it only came in the 50. It was the long high roof, but not the extra length, which is about 23 inches shorter, but that's all right. I did realize that after parking this beast in a parking lot, that it does take every inch of the parking lot with another 2 feet out the back, that it would be a little harder finding parking places in a normal stealth environment. I like watching the videos on stealth camping because it intrigues me to think that you're kind of beating the system. And what I mean by the system is, we're all taught to buy a house. And of course, you've heard it many times on many YouTubers if you're watching YouTube channels. And I'm just preaching to a dead horse because it's been said many times. But, I am kind of angry that society has made rules for everybody to live by, and not everybody is capable of living up to those rules. It's just like we forced the Indians into reservations because we didn't want them to live out on the forest and hunting game and living the life as they meant to live it. We force our own society to do the same thing. Live in cities, drive to work in traffic, find out that the traffic's so heavy they need to build new roads and more roads and more roads, and pretty soon you're just stuck in more traffic because of all the building and rebuilding and fixing the problems that they got. So, my channel, I really don't want to get too heavily into all the negativities. And you'll hear me mention them time and again, but really what the channel wants to be about is how I bought a van, insulated it, built it so that it could be stealthy, but yet comfortable camping in the desert or in the mountains. And I would like you to come along and ride with me on this adventure. I don't know how far it's going to go or where it's going to take me. I've had many startup businesses in my lifetime, and as I travel, I'm going to tell you about these businesses that I started. One business I started with $35 in my pocket, dead broke, divorced, and pretty much no place to sleep at night. And I see all these YouTubers asking for this and asking for that, and it just amazes me that they have the internet. They have the tools to make videos. There's a million people out there in businesses that would love for their advice on how to get more promotional advertisements, how to get out there to be known better, how to be in social media, and they don't use their expertise to make that happen. So, along the way, I'm going to see if I can't show some of these people how to do it including myself. I've never made money on the internet, and I've never made money traveling in a van before. So this is an adventure for me, and you can follow along to see if I make it or fail. And believe me, I have failed in many business startup, and I have failed in businesses that were successful, making $10,000 to $15,000 a month. But sometimes the divorce comes along and can take that away from you too. So we will talk about all that in upcoming videos. So stay tuned, keep watching, and spread the word. If you would like to help support my channel, just tell a friend to check me out every now and then. I appreciate it. You can thumbs up, thumbs down, don't matter to me. I probably won't comment to questions or answers because I'm retired and I just don't want to. You can say what you want on my channel. I won't block it, stop it, and but we're going to go for a fun ride and see where we end up. Thanks for watching. Well, let's take a look. What did it take for me to get started making a YouTube channel with voice and video? I did some online searches from YouTube and decided on the GoPro, but I just didn't see forking out the money for the 4. So I bought the GoPro 3 Silver Edition, Silver Plus. And I made the video of me working in my van with it. And I videoed a little bit of my dog playing in the yard. And now I'm starting to edit the videos with Windows' great little video editing tool called Movie Maker. I put a picture of my first video into Paint, which is another free software from Windows, and made my little caption of Reality Vision King with what I want to talk to you about on my channel and stuff. There again, free. So I spent $299 for the GoPro. I bought the van, of course, brand new. These will all be decisions you will have to do if you want to make some money and come along with me. I do know that you can have affiliates with Amazon. And here's one little tip of how to make money with YouTube. Is after you get your affiliate program with Amazon, as you can see, I'm using spray adhesive and Rolleiflex. And you can put a link in your YouTube channel to sell the Amazon equivalents of what I have in my van and I'm putting on. It may only be a dime, it may be 5 cents, but if you take the time and put it in, you could make some money living in a van and traveling. These are little tips I'm going to show you, maybe not do myself, because like I said, I'm retired, I have my money. I'm trying to help people that say they can't make no money and, you know, YouTube egg or whatever you want to call it. No difference than the streets with their signs. Even I believe there's ways for those people to make money if they wanted to. You know, I see them holding up signs, will help and work for food. How come they just don't walk up to the businesses that have the guys that are standing out there shaking pizza and income taxes and do that? They're still standing on the side. They're making money, though, by advertising for a business and shaking a sign at them instead of, oh, just sit there with their dogs and go, poor, pitiful me. Please hand me some money. I can't do anything but sit here and hold a sign. Oh, wait. Look, there's someone over in the corner. They're shaking a sign, making a little money. Well, that's a tip for the day. Thanks for watching. Remember, please do not do anything in my videos because it may get you hurt or possibly killed. And I wouldn't want that on my conscience. So you live your life as you see fit. I live my life as I see fit. And we can all be happy in this world. And that's the main thing about my videos, is teaching people how to be happy and enjoy their lives no matter where they're at or what they're doing. Because once you're gone, you can't change nothing. But when you're still alive, there's always tomorrow and hope for a better day. Thanks for watching.